comes to studying musical theatre vocals versus pop singing vocals, not a lot of people notice. They're actually two very, very different things. And there are certain techniques and certain principles you're going to learn in musical theatre that you are never going to use in pop. And it works vice versa, it works both ways. So in this quick, I guess, little 90-second flash lesson, I'm going to give you guys two examples of differences you're going to encounter. So the first thing is words, pronunciation of words. So in musical theatre, it is a common thing that your diction or your pronunciation of your words has to be 99.90% of the time, unless your character has an accent, or a character has a thing where they pronounce things differently. You have to pronounce everything with clarity. So the biggest example, and I actually teach this to all my pop singing kids, the biggest example is ing at the end of the word. So for example, when you're saying the word enjoying, or singing, or drinking, or eating, the ing has to be done full to the end. In pop singing, it's the opposite. You want to cut the G off completely and let it just ring out. So in musical theatre, I can say eating, but in pop, it becomes eaten, or drinking, or singing, or moving, So in musical theatre, I'm making some melodies up here, something like, because she's constantly moving, like it's very formal, but she's constantly moving, she's singing, she's drinking, like it's all cut off at the end. So that's one example of the differences you're going to have between pop and musical theatre. Now another difference, and probably the second one, a very important one, is understanding the story and what the words mean. I believe, as is when you sing and perform, you need to not just be able to sing it well, you need to be able to truly understand what's the song talking about, what is the person talking about, what is the emotion used in the song, why is this person feeling this way. In musical theatre, you're put in a scene where you have a character, you have a scene, you have a story. This knowledge is given to you from the very beginning. So you can study it, you can understand and dissect videos or dissect past performances and really understand, I guess, the psychological mentality of what your character is going for. However, in pop singing, on the other hand, you don't get a set singing, you don't get a set character. It is up to you on how do you want to interpret your song. Because every single song out there is going to mean something different to every single other person. So you have to really think about the words, you understand the words, you understand the metaphors, the similes. Instead of having a study guide of a scene and character breakdown you're doing like in musical theatre, in pop singing, it's about your personal interpretation. It's about your creativity and your imagination to make that song unique just for you.